Hi guys, Jessica back here, and I am going to talk about more slang today. Remember, you must use interesting phrases, slang, idioms, in order to get a high score for vocabulary on the IELTS speaking exam. So let's talk about a very common topic, transportation. I already did a video about some example answers, how to talk about transportation, and let's focus on the vocabulary today. All right, so these are all phrases that you're not going to find in an IELTS textbook, and therefore it is going to make you stand out above the other candidates and impress the examiner. All right, so the first phrase, I say this a lot, hop on your bike. So for example, you could say, well, every morning I leave the house about 7:20, I hop on my bike and I cruise to work. Okay, so cruise, that's another slang verb that people use. You could cruise on a bike, you could cruise in a car. So cruise as a verb here just means to ride. Okay, to ride along comfortably, not in a hurry, you're just cruising along. Okay, cool. And also, if you're talking about private transportation or cars, then you could talk about cars being gas guzzlers. So I really like this phrase. Guzzle, I bet you don't know this word. Guzzle is a verb, and it means to drink quickly, like gulp, 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 gulp. It kind of sounds like guzzle, gulp, gulp. So we refer to cars that use a lot of gas, or trucks, like those huge trucks that some Americans really like. Cars or trucks that use a lot of gas, you can call gas guzzlers. Okay, cool. If you are getting a ride with someone, you could say, I usually get a ride with my friend to school or work in the morning, but a more native speaker thing to say would be to hitch a ride. So this comes from an activity that people don't really do anymore, to hitchhike. That's where people stick out their thumb on the side of the road and hope someone picks them up. So we're not talking about that, but that's where it comes from. So to hitch a ride is to get a ride with another person. Okay? Cool. Also, if you're describing a trip on public transportation, I use this when I describe the MAX in Portland. It's our the public train system that we have. Our trains and our buses are full of loonies. Yeah, so I think this term has come up in another video. A loony is a crazy person. It's also a name for Canadian money, oddly enough, but here we're talking about crazy people. So if I'm describing taking a ride on a train or a bus here, I would say, you know, it's super cheap and it's super convenient. However, it is chock full of loonies. They're not scary loonies, but they're loonies nonetheless. So in order to avoid being approached by these people that really like talking to me for some reason, what I do is I pop in my earbuds and I look out the window and I just kind of zone out. All right, so there's two more phrases there. Instead of saying I listen to music, I say I pop in my earbuds and I zone out. Zone out is when you're not really focused on anything. Your eyes are just kind of glazed over. You're just kind of looking at nothing. Okay? You're zoning out. You're not thinking. You're not doing anything. You're just zoning out. Okay, so guys, this is a video you should definitely take notes on, as are all of our vocabulary videos. Let me repeat the phrases here. Make sure to go back, take notes on their definitions, and please come up with your own example sentences. Put them in your context. That way you can use them on the exam. So the phrases we learned today: hop on our bikes, cruise, hitch a ride, gas guzzler, train full of loonies, pop in my earbuds, zone out. All right, cool. I promise you guys, if you even use 2 of these in your speaking answers on the IELTS exam, you will impress the examiner. Perhaps make the examiner chuckle a bit, which is always a good sign. For more tips and tricks on impressing the examiner, check out our online course, the only one with a guaranteed score increase, available now at IELTS.allearsenglish.com. All right, that's it for me for today. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.